Alright, grab your thick coat, fill your cup with cinnamon coffee, and get ready. We're heading to one of the coldest yet warmest-hearted countries in Europe, Finland. Yep, you heard that right. This place is icy on the outside, but trust me, it'll warm you up from the inside out. Let's dive in. Finland sits up high in northern Europe. On the map, it's that quiet, snowy, reindeer-filled country, but it's got a depth that's honestly a joy to explore. It covers around 338,000 square kilometers, roughly half the size of Turkey, but most of it is forests, lakes, and endless stretches of white. The population? Just about 5.6 million. Think of Istanbul traffic, then read that number again. Yep, finding people here is sometimes a mission on its own. The capital is Helsinki. Clean, calm, and effortlessly modern. It's got minimalist architecture, sea views, and a young, easygoing vibe. People drink their coffee quietly while snow falls outside, and inside, cozy and warm. It might be minus 15 degrees Celsius out, but their hearts? A toasty plus 30. Sure, Finns may seem reserved at first, but give them a couple minutes, and you'll find yourself in a surprisingly great conversation. Now you're probably wondering, how expensive is it to live there? Well, the little. Finland is definitely one of the pricier places in Europe. Especially if you're living in Helsinki, your wallet might feel a little lighter. Rents in the city center average around 1,000 euros a month. Head out to the suburbs, and it drops to around euro 700, 800. A liter of milk is about €1.20. A loaf of bread? Around 2 euros. Dining out for two? You're looking at euro 40, 60. But hey, it's quality living. And what about the minimum wage? Technically, there isn't a national one. Instead, wages are set by agreements between unions and employers. But don't worry, average monthly salaries are solid, typically between 2,500 euros and 3,500 euros after taxes. Healthcare is excellent, education is completely free, and basic needs are easily met. Think of it as a little pricey, but you absolutely get your money's worth. Now, let's talk nature. Oh man, the nature. Over 70% of Finland is forest. Yep, you stretch your hand out, and it'll probably hit a tree branch. And get this, there are more than 188,000 lakes. So calling it the land of 1,000 lakes is kinda selling it short. In summer, people canoe around the lakes. In winter, they walk right over them when they freeze. Nature isn't just a part of life here, it is life. But the real cultural gem? Sauna. Yes, this is the homeland of the sauna. The population is 5.6 million, and there are 3.2 million saunas. You'll find one in every apartment building, summer cottage, even office buildings. For Finns, sauna isn't just about sweating. It's about recharging your soul, thinking things through, or having deep convos with friends. If we say, let's talk over tea, they say, let's talk in the sauna. Oh, and yeah, most go in naked. Totally normal. No one cares. If you say, but I'm shy, Finns will just smile and carry on. Food-wise, Finnish cuisine is simple but unique. One of their famous snacks is karjalämpiraka, a sort of rice-filled pastry, great with morning coffee. Fish, especially salmon, is everywhere. And they've got this thing called kalakukko, basically fish baked inside bread. Might seem weird, but it's addictive. And for dessert, korvapusti, a cinnamon roll that's a winter classic. Add coffee, and boom, cozy heaven. History-wise, Finland's been through a lot. It was ruled by Sweden, then Russia, before finally gaining independence. The 20th century brought wars and tough times, but Finland always came back stronger. Today, it's one of the world leaders in technology, education, and overall quality of life. Remember when Nokia ruled the phone world? Yep, Finnish made. Speaking of tech, this place is like a Nordic Silicon Valley. The education system is world-class. Kids start learning code, science, and math early on. The startup scene is buzzing. And the gaming company behind Clash of Clans, Supercell, also Finnish. So you can live deep in nature and be right in the middle of tech innovation. Not bad, huh? Now for the part you've all been waiting for, Finnish women. Let's talk. These women, they're next level. Tall, fair-skinned, often natural blondes. Sure, they're beautiful, but what really sets them apart is how they carry themselves. Finnish women are independent, self-sufficient, and know exactly what they want. Whether it's in business, the arts, or sports, they show up and they mean business. In relationships, they're straight up. No games. No drama. If they like you, you'll know. If they don't, you'll know that too. Respect is huge. They're friendly, but also value their space. Earn their trust, and they'll be the warmest, most genuine people you've ever met. But don't even think about jealousy or controlling behavior. No one's got time for that here. At the end of the day, Finnish culture is built on simplicity, honesty, and harmony with nature. No one's trying to impress anyone. Everyone minds their own business. But if you're in trouble, that quiet stranger will be the first to help. So what's the takeaway? Finland is a place where the cold doesn't bite, it hugs you. With its nature, tech, strong values, and cozy charm, it's a country that whispers instead of shouts. But if you take the time to listen, what it says might just change your life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and let me know in the comments, which country should we cover next? Sending warm greetings from the icy heart of the north. See you in the next adventure.